unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut. All right, all right, all right. We're back a little late tonight. Still fighting that rest. I tell you, a little late tonight, but come on in, people. It's live, uncut, unedited. Come on in. 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 Come on in, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, people. All right, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is live uncut. We can't give up now. We almost at the finish line and we can't quit. We can't get relaxed now. Can't get relaxed, people. The finish line is Tuesday. We got to get to the finish line, people. We got to get to the finish line. All right, Lewis Ramsey, what's going on? Ella Clark, what's going on? Tender T Legs. All right, Tender T Legs, I see you. Summer Anna. I see you. Hey, how you doing? Shirley Brown, how you doing, Shirley? Appreciate you. Unique, one of a kind. Stewart, how you doing? What's going on with you? All right. Miss Monique McCoy, how you doing? All right, here we go. That's right. Denard Gibson, bring Brandon to the 5th floor. I agree 100%. I agree. Nathan LaFerry said, hey, Martin G., what's going on? They thought they had Brandon Johnson talking about old money to the city, and he paid them off in full. The devil is a lie. All right, now. Reggie Rivers, what's going on, Reggie? What's going on, Reggie? We live, uncut, unedited, Reggie. Appreciate you for tuning in. This is live, uncut. This is where we tell the truth. Tell the truth. And what? And shame the devil. That's right, people. That's right. So, people, we're living in a day and time where people will dig up dirt on you. They tell black people forget the past, but they dig up the past. Ain't that something? Donald Carter, I appreciate you. Robert, what's up, Robert? What's up, Martin? Vote Brandon Johnson and send this brother to the 5th floor. Yes. That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on in, people. I know it's late, but we got to do what we got to do. Live, uncut, unedited, people. Live, uncut, unedited. Henry L. Hartsfield. What's going on, brother Henry? I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. All right. All right. I tell you, people, I don't think it's too many people out there don't owe nobody or owe for something. Especially if you got a credit card. I don't care if you pay it off at the end of the month. That's real talk. So, this real, people. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Yeah, they went from defunding the police now into the man bills, huh? Wow. I tell you, it's something. They see the defunding the police, that's not working. We got to go to something else. Jackson, what's going on, bro? Y'all know that man reside out in Palos Heights. We ain't no fool. Sharice Wright, I see you. Christina Simmons, it's sad how they, what you said, let me see them. How they tried to dig up lies and right before the election for a distraction. Of course, they want this by hook and crook. They're mad at the CTU because they built up their political power and promoted one of their own, and they're afraid of it. One thing we could say about the unions, boy, or at least CTU, they got some fighters in there, boy. They got some go-getters. They go for the juggler. I tell you, they're going to be putting men and women in probably for the next 10 to 15 years, I tell you. For y'all politicians that don't have no backbone, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. Karen, what's up, Karen? Crawley Martin, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? William Stevenson. That's right. We know where he live at. Donald Turner said, vote for Paul. I understand you, Paul. Mr. Turner, you want Paul? I ain't mad at you. What you going to do after Tuesday? You going to come on? We're going to forgive you. Hey, somebody said the narrative, Vallis doesn't have a city water bill because he doesn't live in Chicago. That makes sense. Sorry, Palos Heights. All right. Willie Lump Lump, still alive, punch 5. All right, that's what I'm talking about. James Poole, I see you, Chicago against violence. I see you, I see you, I see you. Michelle Driver, that's right. SEIU hit hard for Brent. Yes, they did. Listen, I ain't mad at you guys. I promise you I ain't mad at you. Trust me. Leslie Brown, how you doing? Happy belated birthday. I did send you a happy birthday shout out. Jules Smith, what's going on? Crime Chase, I'm live, uncut, unedited. Austin, DeMario, Rio Maine. This mayor election reminds me of the Game of Thrones. People are willing to do anything to get to that throne. You're so correct. You're so correct. Larry Daniels, what's up, brother? That's my brother. What's going on with you, man? The authentic crime chaser. That's it. Live, uncut, unedited, people. That's it, brother. That's it. Some don't like it, but that's where it is. That's where it is. I tell you, this is live, uncut, unedited, people. Appreciate you, Larry. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Attached to YouTube video is mostly definitely Black history. All right. Chris Moore, what's going on? All right. Raymond Ivy, I see you. I see you. I'm going to recognize all of you. I'm going to recognize the trolls, too. Y'all making my live go up. That's right, when you come in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all making my live go up. Thank you, trolls. Thank you. Connie Love Bucket Stone, what's going on? I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I ain't mad at nobody. I promise y'all I ain't mad at nobody. That's right. They mad at Brandon. They said Brandon said he was polling at 2.3% when he first came into the race in March. He said, but look at me now. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I tell you, come on in, people, come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. Brandon Johnson is our choice over here. Now, if you don't like Brandon Johnson, now, y'all welcome to go to Paul Vallis' place. But we for Brandon Johnson over here. We letting you know we not playing both sides. I see some of these radio stations and internet sites, they play both sides. They pretend like they aim for one candidate, but when you speak up on a candidate that's not their favorite, they cut you off. But we don't do that here. We letting you know in the dope. It ain't no secret here. We not playing both sides of it. It's Brandon over here. I'm telling you, Brandon is in the house. I tell you, Brandon is in the house. Live, uncut, unedited, people. I tell you, so much going on. And we're going to watch a little. Matter of fact, you about to lose your job campaign. need press the narrative that violence hasn't done any good in our city, country, or state with the previous office he was seated within. Also remember that Alexis Glenn, Janillis, I'm not was behind the pack. Secretary of State, he can either, let me see, because I'm trying to read this properly. He can either be honest or alive about the count of the votes. Okay. My main man, Martin G, what's up? Antoine Taylor, I see you. Bonnie Williams, what's going on? Jules Smith, what's going on? Brandon all day, y'all. Y'all better believe it. No other way. April the 4th, we're gonna, hey Karen, we're gonna make history. History is gonna be in the making, people. History is in the making, boy. I'm telling you. History is in the making. Come on in, people. Come on in. We need 100 people to get started. I'm gonna show a video. Matter of fact, let me show the video now. And while they coming in, they can just fit right on in. Let me show a video. Hold on, people. Let me get the right video up. Get my little person chats off there. Then we can get on. We're gonna show a couple of videos about Brandon Johnson. That's right. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go to my dear sister here.
Y'all think that's okay? Are y'all kidding me? Justice for Laquan, which side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Which side are you on?
This is ridiculous, especially in the time that we're in. Y'all trying to build the trust back of the people and then y'all hire a murderer. We would never trust the police. Period. Period. There's no bridging the gap into the new superintendent. For you to say that you've never in your 27 years of working ever seen nothing, not a piece of misconduct, you are completely mistaken. If you ain't seen it yet, you've seen it with this. You hired a murderer. How are you bridging the gap between the community and the police department? And Laquan McDonald is the most sensitive situation going on in Chicago, and you hire a murderer. How do you do it? How do y'all stand in the same building with this man? What if that was your brother? What if that was your cousin? What if that was your son? What if that was your newborn baby or whatever y'all got going on in your family? What if that was your family?
But our beef is with the fraternal order.
Okay, what you was saying there, that's when Jason Van Dyke shot Laquan McDonald 16 times, which we already know he wasn't on the shooting.
He works here. He works here. And y'all think that's okay? Are y'all kidding me? Justice for Laquan, which side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Which side are you on?
This is ridiculous, especially in the time that we're in. Y'all trying to build the trust back of the people and then y'all hire a murderer. We would never trust the police. Period. Period. There's no bridging the gap into the new superintendent. For you to say that you've never in your 27 years of working ever seen nothing, not a piece of misconduct, you are completely mistaken. If you ain't seen it yet, you've seen it with this. You hired a murderer. How are you bridging the gap between the community and the police department? And Laquan McDonald is the most sensitive situation going on in Chicago, and you hire a murderer. How do you do it? How do y'all stand in the same building with this man? What if that was your brother? What if that was your cousin? What if that was your son? What if that was your newborn baby or whatever y'all got going on in your family? What if that was your family?
But our beef is with the fraternal order.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all what you guys are listening to so you'll know what you're listening to. This is when Laquan McDonald was shot 16 times by Jason Van Dyke. So what happened was the Fraternal Order of Police hired him as a maintenance worker. And we was at a press conference with Superintendent, not David Brown, but the other superintendent. And he was saying that in all of his 27 years, he never seen, I think, no racism, something like that, racism. But we know that was all a lie. But this is what you're listening to. So let's get back to this. Let's get back to it. All right.
He works here, and y'all think that's okay. Are y'all kidding me? Justice for Laquan, which side are you on? Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on?
This is ridiculous, especially in the time that we in. Y'all trying to build the trust back of the people, and then y'all hire a murderer. We would never trust the police. Period. Period. There's no bridging the gap into the new superintendent. For you to say that you've never in your 27 years of working ever seen nothing, not a piece of misconduct, you are completely mistaken.
We gotta go.
If you ain't seen it yet, you've seen it with this. You hired a murderer. How are you bridging the gap between the community and the police department? And Laquan McDonald is the most sensitive situation going on in Chicago, and you hire a murderer.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Blood is on y'all.
How do y'all stand in the same building with this man? What if that was your brother? What if that was your cousin? What if that was your son? What if that was your newborn baby or whatever y'all got going on in your family? What if that was your family?
His face said it all. He don't give a shit. It wasn't his family, so he don't care.
All right, people. I just wanted to show you guys that those are some of the videos that took us back, people, that took us back. And we haven't forgot, people. We haven't forgot. We've worked so hard for the consent degree, and for the body cams, for the dash cams. We worked so hard. We're not going backwards. We are going to hold police officers accountable for their actions. We call them police crimes. You know, see the law. No one is above the law. No one, was not supposed to be. But let me go in these, yeah. No, that wasn't Paul McCarthy. He wasn't talking about Paul. All right. It was at the FOP. And we definitely, and I'm going to tell y'all people, let me say this too. We don't ever want to forget, listen, we don't ever want to forget this guy right here. We don't ever want to forget this guy. This guy is terrible.
I'm here to say you're only really here.
Before Laquan McDonald got killed, nobody gave a shit about him, and he was running the streets all buck
Oh my
wild.
God.
Okay?
So he deserved to be shot 16
Hey, you
times?
know what? They should have shot him 18.
This is fraternal.
You are so disgusting.
This is the
You are so disgusting. You are an evil asshole. And you gonna rot in hell for that shit. You gonna rot in hell for that shit. You just said that a 17-year-old boy should be shot 18 times.
You are racist.
You disgusting.
You just said not.
Yeah, who you work for? Who did you work for? Who did you work for? I want you to just hear what. No, I want you to just hear what he just said first. Hear what he just said. I want you to hear what he just said first.
This is type of
What you just said.
police
Tell her what
that
you
we're
just
dealing
said.
with. See,
Ask me the question, give me the answer.
Okay, I said, do you think that Laquan McDonald should have been shot 16 times?
Should have probably been shot more. He was a threat to the community.
So do you think that that was okay?
No, I don't. That's what's
That's
beautiful.
what I'm saying. I'm here to say Jussie Smollett is innocent. I'm here to say you're only really here.
Before Laquan McDonald got killed, nobody gave a shit about him, and he was running the streets all buck
Oh my
wild.
God.
Okay?
So he deserved to be shot 16
Hey, you
times?
know what? They should have shot him 18.
You are so disgusting. You are so disgusting. You are an evil asshole.
Listen to this.
You gonna rot in hell for that
Y'all
shit.
want corrosion?
You gonna rot in hell for that shit. You just said that a 17-year-old boy should be shot 18 times.
You are racist.
You disgusting.
You just said not.
Yeah, who you work for? Who did you work for? You did you work for? I want you to just hear what. No, I want you to just hear what he just said first. Hear what he just said. I want you to hear what he just said first. What you just said? Tell her what you just said.
Ask me the question, I'll give you the answer.
Okay, I said, do you think that Laquan McDonald should have been shot 16 times?
Should have probably been shot more. He was a threat to the community.
So do you think that that was okay?
No, I don't. That's what's
That's what I'm
beautiful.
saying. I'm here to say Jussie Smollett is innocent. I'm here to say you're only really here.
This is what I'm talking about, people. Man, this is unreal, people. Unreal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I tell you, people, This is real. This is real. This is real. We're going to... All right, we go to another... we did last night. This went on last night at the Brandon rally. But we want to get Barney Sanders talking last night.
Brandon understands is that in the richest country in the history of the world, we have got to have in Chicago and all over this country the best public educational system. Deserve the best possible child care that we can provide. I want everybody to understand what I know you already do, that the psychologists tell us that ages 0 to 4 are the most important for human intellectual and emotional development. And yet today we have a child care system which is significantly dysfunctional. We owe it to our kids and their parents to make sure that their teachers are all well trained, all well paid. That's what Brandon intends to do. Brandon understands that when we talk about education, higher education has got to be available to all, regardless of their income.
Live, uncut, unedited.
Truth is, who knows more about education and the needs of our kids and our parents than someone who has been in the trenches, someone who has worked with those kids and parents on a daily basis, someone who has been a public school teacher. And that's someone. We have a major housing crisis. This is the richest country in the history of the world. And all over this country, in Burlington, Vermont, in Chicago, in LA, we have over 500,000 people who are homeless. Brandon understands that young working class families here in Chicago pay 50-60% of their limited incomes on housing. And that is why he has developed a housing decent.
We're going to speed it up with a catch, Brandon. was there last night. And listen to this all the way through. And be patient. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. Look. I'll let y'all see it. Look at that crowd. All you gotta do is go out and vote. Brandon Johnson for mayor.
I think that's something that's trying to take me in high school. I still love you. I am so grateful and so humbled by the energy that is in this room. You are the inspiration of the world tonight, Chicago. I'm so grateful that our dear brother Bernie Sanders came all the way to the city of Chicago. That our campaign is called Fire, and we are about to take that permanent fire all the way to the fifth floor.
Live, uncut, unedited.
And made it perfectly clear that a better, stronger state of Chicago is just moments away. But let's just talk about for a minute how we got here. And so whether you came from Dallas, Mississippi like my family, or Central or South America, or anywhere on the globe, you came to the city of Chicago to find refuge. You came to the city of Chicago to fulfill hopes and dreams of our ancestors. You came to the city of Chicago because this is a place that has brought black, brown, white, Asian, young, old, no matter where you are, you deserve a city that welcomes you. Now here's what I'm excited about. That there are literally rooms that have been filled all over the city of Chicago, counting on this day. But here's the good news though. I am so grateful that we serve a God that is at the beginning and the end. And that we didn't get here by happenstance. It is not a coincidence that we are in this gathering today. We got here by our faith. We have come this far by our faith, and we are leaning on one another. Now, there are some forces, however, that are intimidated by this room. You better listen. I mean, they're so intimidating that they have thrown everything imaginable at this room here. They are so intimidated by the interests of working people that they have tried to divide the very movement that made this day possible. They have tried to make us feel bad because we believe in collective bargaining and unionism. Let me make this perfectly clear. The last I checked, Chicago is a union town. Now here's how ridiculous the somehow, me coming out of the labor movement, me coming out of the faith movement, that somehow, that's a problem. But keep in mind, these are the same enemies of one of the greatest humanitarians to walk the planet Earth, Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. All right! He said that the enemy of labor is the enemy of the Negro. All right! Those are his words. Because Reverend Luther King Jr. understood something. That black liberation sets us all free. Now, before I say their names, I just want you to know that they still owe me some assignments. But I told them since they're voting for me, I'm going to excuse those assignments. But I want to thank whoever voted there and Malik Savage, because they are the reason why I'm here tonight.
I see you, Erica.
They try to use data points to get us to give up. They use standardized test scores to tell our black and brown children and working class parents that our children can't learn. They use data points to determine whether or not we get to have a life expectancy beyond 55, 60 years on the western side of the country. Come on! Come on! They try to use data points to determine our wealth. They try to use the data points to determine whether or not we can actually afford to live in the city of Chicago. Come on, bro. But I want to serve notice today. Just like they didn't give up in October with the 2.3%, we're not giving up on you, Chicago. At the Now, as I know, because I know you all have to go back on social media and argue with your two little friends who say they're not one of them is, and just give you a hard time, and the other one doesn't live in Chicago, so we do. But this moment, you all, has been brought to us by a very profound struggle. A struggle that many of our ancestors knew that one day tomorrow would come.
You better do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I just can't help but recognize and feel that tomorrow has finally arrived. And not what it was. Understood that one day a dream would come alive. You're not going to see this day coming alive. Now, as much as it is a nightmare for them, there's room at the table for them. Your chair might be a little smaller, but there's room. When our country was at one of its most difficult moments in our nation's history, someone decided that it was important to send a signal to the rest of the world. And it wasn't just about having a seat on a bus. It was about being able to sit wherever you want. Yes, sir. And the liberation of this country, as we know it today, is experiencing the benefit of a group of people who said that we're not going to accept no anymore. And this is what we're going to be to a yes. I love you too. Love you. Making me blush up here, I'm trying to finish. But this movement to declare not just having a seat, but where we get to see, where we get to sit, was tethered to something that is as profound as the very thing that we are embarking on. That they knew that this nation could be a great nation. Yes, sir. And that we can turn the corner away from the wicked past and bring people together. And those forces, though, that have wrapped themselves up in my opponent, they want to redo on the mess that they created. Come on, bro, talk that when you have an opponent like Paul Vallis, that said you will not turn us around. Chicago, we are not going to allow the extremists, right-wing, when you take dollars from Trump supporters, as a part of the progressive movement, man, sit down. Do me a favor. Say Paul Vallis. Paul Vallis. I want him to hear it. He struggles listening to me. And that same political goal to transform the town of Montgomery, that same goal is alive today to transform the city of Chicago. And that political operation brought an amazing human being in the city of Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Who said that hope is alive. And it's alive and well. And that's Reverend Jesse Jackson. When Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. came to the city of Chicago after incredible political wins, but understood that even as we cross bridges, even as we declare our seat at the table, civil rights movement recognized that even after voting rights, that they had jumped and hit their heads on the civil innovation. They understood that we had to keep fighting. We had to keep moving. We got to keep moving on up. And when Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. came to the west side of the city of Chicago, as he worked to bring all communities together, black, brown, white, Asian, young, old, he understood that we had to make sure that our movement reached across this nation. And he came to the city of Chicago. And when he got here, he was met with the same forces that are trying to keep us from getting to the fifth floor. He came to find for housing and good paying jobs, health care. When he got to Chicago, he was met with tremendous opposition. And he felt a little discouraged. He did. But here's one thing that he understood. He said that if we can figure it out in Chicago, we can do it anywhere in the world.
All right, people. I didn't want to play the music. You know, they'll knock me off with that. All right, we get back. All right, we're back. All right, Erica. Go ahead, Erica. You on the live. All right, every vote counts.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Every vote counts. Yes, I'm actually, I didn't catch the beginning. Hold on, I had echo, Martin.
Okay, is that you or me? You got to turn.
Maybe you, because I took myself off.
Okay, is that better? Is it better? 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, it's better. It's much better.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so, well, somebody is on speaker because I still hear the echo.
Nobody's on speaker but me and you. That's it. I mean, that could turn on. Let me turn. You got your Facebook turned down, or you don't? Do you have me on loud? Do you have me on speaker, or do you have me on your earpiece?
No, I have on my earpiece.
You gotta take it
You're
off.
not on speaker.
Take it.
Shoot.
Take it off. Take it off the
Okay.
earpiece. Just talk on the phone.
It's not on earpiece.
All right. You won't hear no echo.
Okay. I don't know. I'll just let the people in the comments say if they hear the echo, because I do. But I'll keep going. So yeah, this is we coming down to the crunch time, man. Like the way that it's just they are coming for Brandon. I didn't catch the beginning and part of the show, but I just logged in and I heard the video she played. But do y'all see how they're coming for Brandon on unpaid water bills and like bills to the city? It's like, what? Like, that's actually a plus for Brandon, because how many people can relate to being behind on bills in the city, especially city tax type bills for things that should be a human right, like water and like, things that we need to survive. And it just really blows my mind that they're using that. I'm looking at the comments on Twitter, and there's all these white people coming for him that were already going to vote for Vallis anyway that are racist. And they're calling him a bum, pay your bills, bum, and all that. And it's like, wow, like that's what these white people really think about us that are struggling to pay our bills, who have families to take care of, who get these astronomical water bills. I think it was just recently said in one of the debates that there was an issue with the Department of Water where people's bills got accidentally ballooned from like $60 to like $10,000, and the Department of Water is trying to fix it. So there's people that are all in this debt. The traffic tickets. Brandon has some tickets as well. How many people can't relate to that shit that are working class? Like that, I'm sorry to cuss. But it's just like, that makes him actually more relatable, because like, we need to shake off the shame of having like unpaid bills and debt that are taxes placed on the working class people in the city through arbitrary fines and fees to raise revenue, when actually that money should be raised from the wealthy who get away with not paying anything in taxes, tax cuts, all this other stuff where they don't end up paying nothing because they do, like Willie Wilson does all this tax deductible charity, like when ultimately he's just flaunting the fact that he got it, he has enough to pay extra taxes, but meanwhile us working class people have to bear the burden. So yeah, like this attack on Brandon right now with this whole unpaid taxes thing, or unpaid fees and fines from the city, actually makes him more relatable. So all of you who have those, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed, because it's bogus. It's bogus fees placed on the working class to raise revenue that should be placed on the wealthy.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold it right there. Hey, Rep, go ahead. Rep, go ahead.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing? Go ahead.
I'm calling in. I'm not even surprised. It's just amazing how the city of Chicago is, and the sign of what they did to Brandon with this water bill is just evidence of how oppressed the city of Chicago calls its residents. Now, for a candidate for mayor to be running, they could have easily sent him a letter, a note, easily got in contact with him and saying, the technicalities of what would happen if you don't pay this bill. I even believe that Paul Vallis' campaign had something to do with it in the vaccine, and said that, hey, we'll just make a press conference or make some remarks on it behind it. But it doesn't hurt Brandon, because people that relate to Brandon and know what this team is all about and what we deal with in Chicago will drive further to Brandon. And now it's paid. It doesn't matter how it was paid, who paid it, but it's paid. So you have nothing against them. They're going to try to find something else, maybe within the next couple of days or whatever over the weekend. But hopefully people don't allow that to interfere with their belief in who Brandon Johnson is and his capabilities of being mayor and taking the control of a $15 billion budget that has been just treated any kind of way over the past few years. Here this man's clean slate. Now he's really a clean slate because he have a water bill that's very paid. It's kind of funny, but that's what regular people go through. He's a regular man, and he'll tell you that himself. And you could definitely relate to the fact that he relates to what brown and black people in Chicago go through. So, hey, I'm still with him.
All right. I'm still voting for him too as well. So that's not going to discourage me. And they have to do something to defund the police. Is not working. The fraternal order police said if he's elected mayor, 800 to 1,000 officers are going to retire. Go ahead and retire. I mean, they doing everything, every tooth and nail, trying to throw in the fight, and they getting their butt kicked, and they know it. People, all we have to do is go to the polls and push 5 to stay alive. Brandon Johnson. That's all we have to do, people. That's it. Stop all that talking and fussing and arguing. We ain't got to argue with nobody. You know, they playing dirty below the belt. Let them play. And he must be doing well, because just think about it. If they were so confident that they'll win this, they wouldn't even bring up stuff like this. They have to do that. They have to. They know Paul Vallas is a failure. They know that. Trust me. But they don't want to see another black man on the 5th floor, because what they want to do now, if they get in, they want to go against Kim Foxx. That's what they're trying to do. I already know what they're trying to do. One, try to clip all the power. We know it. So I'm telling y'all, people, make sure you go vote. Go vote. Brandon Johnson. Brandon Johnson. We're not playing both sides on this thing. Not playing both sides. Brandon Johnson. That's who I'm for. Go vote, people. Go vote. Go vote. The trolls are coming out. The racism is coming out. The classism is coming out. All of it's coming out. You see people for who they really are. You got people playing both sides. They don't know what side they want to be on. They straddling the fence. Whoever is safe to vote for, they'll come out then when they feel like it's safe. I tell you, and I told y'all, it's going to be people coming on Brandon Johnson's side that was on Paul Vallas' side. It's going to be some switching. It's going to be some switching. No, yeah, but I just wanted to come on here, people. I'm still tired. I've been laying around all day enjoying this weather, this rain, and just relaxing. Man, I'll tell you, people, I am tired. Somebody said the KK is coming out. Yeah, but I do want to make a couple of announcements tomorrow. Let me pull up the screen too, because I got there's 2 things going on tomorrow. It's called a 10 by 10 to Win Coalition for Brandon Johnson, the big vote rally for Brandon Johnson, the better choice for mayor. XS Tennis and Education Foundation. You got Farley Jackmaster Funk. You have Chip E. That's tomorrow, Saturday, April the 1st at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's 5336 South State. That's in Chicago. If you missed it, 5336 South State. They having something there, a rally for Brandon Johnson. And that's it. Also, tomorrow, let me pull it up. We're having MLK Day on 51st and King Drive. And I believe that's from 12 to 3 as well. So 2 things that's going on tomorrow that I know of. Let me pull that MLK Day flyer up so you guys will know it's going on tomorrow. And Put it up, so whatever your choice. And we know Martin Luther King was assassinated April 4th, 1968. That we do know, so we don't have to guess about that. And we know that the election, the mayoral election, is April the 4th, and we want to vote Brandon Johnson in. All right, let me put this on our screen. Let me go back and put this on our screen. And so we can share, I can share this flyer with you guys. All right. Erica, you got anything to say? Because we get ready to close. I just wanted to come on here and talk real quick. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to say something.
And let me hear it.
Just to add some context. So people who are judging the situation with Brandon and his finances, like, this is what y'all need to understand. This is actually exposing a lot of people. So the people are saying, oh, Brandon makes $170,000 a year with CTA organizing, and his other work as a commissioner. But here's the thing, y'all need. I have a baby, right? And people don't understand that the average cost to raise one child per year is average of about $17,000 to $20,000 to actually give the child a good life per child. He has 3 kids of young age, not of adult age. I'm talking about he got kids, 3 of them, and y'all talking about $170,000 a year is a lot of money in the city of Chicago, when actually they've done an analysis of what it actually costs to live comfortably in the city of Chicago without a kid, and it's about $100,000 a year to live comfortably without a kid as a single person, just you by yourself, no spouse, nothing. So when you add that with the cost of raising children, and then on top of that, he's trying to run for office, he's trying to do other things, like, it's tight. So believe it or not, this is an expensive city to live in. The cost of living, property taxes, rent, all these different things are going up, bills. Like, y'all need to understand. So all those people that are judging Brandon with 3 kids trying to survive in the city of Chicago and actually be a Black man who's doing something, and how much that actually costs, you're actually exposing yourself, because either you have no kids or you do have kids and you are hiding the fact that you're struggling too. You're on a payment plan too. You're paying these arbitrary taxes that are put on the working class too.
Erica,
traffic tickets, red light tickets,
you don't have,
water
Erica,
bills.
you don't have to explain these people no more. The bill is paid, the debt is paid off, so you don't have to explain them no more. Trust me, you don't have to explain. They trying to find every excuse not to vote, justify their conscience. They're mad because they're on the wrong side of history, Erica. You don't have to explain it no more. You don't even have to do that. You know, save your breath, save it for something else. Let me make this announcement, and I'm out of here.
And that's the thing. And it's not even explaining it, Martin, but it's just, I want people to start getting real about what it really means to struggle and how expensive it is to actually live a decent, good life in a city with a disposable income, and stop faking the funk. Stop faking the funk, y'all, and acting like it's cheap to live in the city of Chicago and have a really robust life. Not surviving, but thriving. And I'm tired of people lying about it and hiding it. That's all. But thank you, Martin.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, people, let me make this last announcement. It said, come join us on April the 1st, 2023 at 51st and Martin Luther King Drive in Washington Park, the celebration, the life and accomplishments of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This will be the 55th anniversary of his assassination, 1968 to 2023. There will be no protesting. All right. This is a peaceful celebration event, and this starts at 12 p.m. You have Craig Hodges, one of the speakers, and people, they do this every year. I attend just about every year. I'm going to be there. I'm in charge of the sounds, but I don't know if it's going to rain or not or what. So, but I'm still going to be there if it rains. Also, I definitely want to make both events. So I'm going to do my best to try to make both. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is live, uncut. We've been on here exactly 1 hour and 50-some minutes. So thank you guys for coming in. Do not forget to go vote. Tell your mother, your brother, your sister, your daughter, your son, your auntie, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever. Go vote. Punch 5 to stay alive. We need Brandon Johnson in the office. I tell you, and when we start from Brandon, we're going to go to somebody else. We're going to knock all these traitors out. All these traitors, they need to be dealt with. Dealt with, I tell you, dealt with. So thank y'all for so much for tuning in. I'm out of here, Erica. I'm out of here, Reb. Thank you so much. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. This is where we
tell the truth
and what?
And shame the.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but I
love being black.
That's real talk.
I love being black.
Thank you so much, guys. Peace out.